Okay. Hello, student. My name is William. Okay, today I'm going to read another part of the Bible. Today I'm going to read 1 Kings chapter 11. Okay. But King Solomon loved many strange women together, daughter of Pharaoh, women of Moabites, Ammonites, Lamanites, Zonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, You shall not go in with them, neither shall they come unto you, for they surely will turn away of your heart their gods. Solomon clave unto those in love. He had 700 wives, princesses, 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. For it came to pass when Solomon was old, and his wives turned away from his heart after other gods. His heart was not perfect, for the Lord is God. And it was the heart of David his father. For Solomon went after Ashtaroth, the goddess of the Zonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord, but not fully after the Lord, as did David his father. Then did Solomon build a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, and the hill before Jerusalem, for the Melech of the abomination of children of Ammon. And likewise he did the strange wives, which burnt incense to sacrifice their gods. And the Lord was angry with Solomon, because his heart was turned from the Lord God of Israel, which appeared unto him twice. And he commanded him not concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods, and he kept not to which the Lord commanded. Wherefore the Lord said to Solomon, Forasmuch as that is done of thee, thou hast not kept my covenant, and my statutes, which I have commanded thee. I surely rend the kingdom from thee, and I will give it unto thy servant. Notwithstanding in thy days, and I will not do it, David thy father's sake, but I will rend it out of the hand of thy son. I will rend away of all the kingdom, but I give one unto thy son for David, my servant's sake, and for the Jerusalem's sake, which I have chosen. And the Lord sent a verse unto Solomon, Hadad the Edomite, and he was king's seat in Edom. And for it came to pass when David was in Edom, and Joab the captain was a host that got him the bury of slain after he had smitten every male of Edom. In 6 months did Joab remained there in all of Israel when he had cut off every male of Edom. And Hadad fled, and certain Edomites and his father's servants with them, and go into Egypt, and Hadad bring a little child. And he arose with Midian, and he also parted with 9, took men out of the parent, and he came out of Egypt unto Pharaoh the king of Egypt. They gave him a house, and appointed the effectuals gave him land. And they found great favor in the sight of Pharaoh, so that he gave the wife of his sister his own wife, the sister of Tavinnes the queen. And his sister Tavinnes bare him Genubath, his son, whom Tavinnes, queen of Pharaoh's house. Genubath was in Pharaoh's household, among his sons of Pharaoh. And when Hadad heard that Egypt was David's slept in his fathers, and Joab the captain of the host was dead, Hadad said to Pharaoh, Let me apart, I am going to my own country. And Pharaoh said to him, But what hast lagged with me that behold, that seekest to thine own country? And he answered nothing, howbeit that me go in any wise. And God struck up any adversary, and Rezon the son of Alida, which fled in the house of Adazar the king of Zobah, and he gathered men unto him, and he became captain over band. when David slew him with Zobah, and they went to Damascus, and dwelt therein, and remained in Damascus. And he was an adversary to Israel all the days of Solomon. Besides having the mischief of Hadad did, he was abhorred Israel, and reigned over Syria. And Jeroboam the son of Nebat, an Ephraite of Syria, Solomon's servant, whose name was Zeruiah, a widow woman, he had lifted up in his hand against the king. And this was the case, and lifted up his hand against King Solomon built Millo, and he repaired the breaches of the city of David his father. And the man of Jeroboam, the mighty man of Valor, and Solomon, seeing the young man, he was introdious, and he was made him ruler of the charge of the house of Joseph. And it came to pass that time of Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem, and the prophet of Ahijah the Shilonite found him in the way, and he had to clean himself in a new garment, and two were alone in the field. And Ahijah, caught in a new garment, was on him, and reigned in 12 pieces. And he said to Jeroboam, Take thee 10 pieces, for thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Behold, I have ridden the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and I will give 10 tribes to thee. But ye shall have one of the tribe my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake in the city, if I have chosen out of the tribes of Israel. Because that they have forsaken me, and have worshipped Ashtoreth and goddess of Zidonians, and Chemosh the god of the Moabites, and Milcom, and the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways to do thus right in my eyes, and my statutes and my judgments, and as did David his father. Help both to take up the whole kingdom out of his hand, by making him prince of all the days of his life for David my servant's sake, whom I choose because I kept my commandments and my statutes. And I will take the kingdom out of my son's hand, and I will give unto thee even 10 tribes. And even to his son I give tribe, and David my servant, and I have lighted all the way before me in Jerusalem, the city which I have chosen me, and put my name there. And I have take thee, thou shalt reign according to that thy soul desireth, and the king over Israel. And it shall be with thou hearken unto my command, thee with thou walk in my days, and that is do as by my side, and keep my statutes and my commandments. David my servant did I will be with thee, and build thee a sure house, as I build for David, and give Israel unto thee. And David I will afflict the seed of David, but not forever. And Solomon sighed therefore to kill Jeroboam, and Jeroboam arose and fled into Egypt, and to Shishak, the king of Egypt, that was in Egypt until the death of Solomon. And the rest of the days of Solomon, that's all he did, and his wisdom were not written in the book of Acts of Solomon, which is the time of Solomon reigned in Jerusalem for all Israel for 40 years. And Solomon slept with his fathers, and buried to the city of David his father, and Rehoboam his son reigned in his stand. Okay, that's ending of 1 Kings chapter 11. Okay? Okay. Okay. Next video, read 1 Kings chapter 12. Okay. Okay. It's gonna go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy. Bye.